Okay, y'all already know we back out here with another one. We got Transformers Rise of the Beast Wheeljack in the building. Can I get a sheesh, please? Now, let's go.
Yeah, boy.
Alright, now let's get down to business. Here we got my man's Wheeljack sporting his 1970 Volkswagen Type 2 microbus vehicle mode, scaling in at 8 inches long and 4 inches tall. Now the build time for this guy is easily 40 to 45 hours, and the reason he's on that list for most difficult Transformers that I have ever built is literally due just to the size of this vehicle mode here. You see, the thing with the live action movie Transformers is most of them have these really athletic or agile looking robot modes, but then when some of them transform, they have these really bulky looking vehicle modes. And in the case of Wheeljack here, we got a whole bus. So a lot of the times, as the vehicle modes get bigger, the robot modes don't get bigger and remain the same in terms of proportions. So now what you have to do is manage all of this extra mass within the robot mode without making it look bulky. So I said, okay, I got an idea, because I do have some leeway here only because Wheeljack is slightly bulkier in his robot mode than the other Autobots, but just slightly. So I was like, what if I hollow out the entire upper portion of the bus, make it so that the walls are collapsible, and then make it so that, yo, my mans, you gotta show them that. They don't know what you're talking about right now. No, you're right. You're right. That's my fault. So yeah, I was like, what if I hollow out the entire upper portion of the bus with a capital B on that bus, you feel me? Oh. And then make all of the walls collapsible, make 1/4 of the bus fold up and sit on the left leg, make the other 1/4 of it fold up and sit on the right leg, and then make the upper front portion fold up and sit on his back. And believe it or not, it actually ended up working. However, the only drawback is because I used such an unorthodox method of transformation, this Wheeljack looks more like a Transformers Bayverse Wheeljack as opposed to the Wheeljack that you see in the Transformers Rise of the Beast movie. But not to worry, it still looks like him. My version just doesn't sport all of those smooth, closed areas and that compactness that the Rise of the Beast Autobots sport within their robot designs. Oh, and wait a minute, I forgot to mention this in the beginning of the video. Trigger warning, incorrect color scheme amidst. My boy Wheeljack here is supposed to be a mixture of nougat and tan. But you see, what happened was, right? I don't have nougat and tan, okay? Like, I just don't have it. Now, some people, right? Some people, they not gonna like that, Brody. They finna see the video, not make it to this point where I'm talking about it, and they finna run to the comments. You feel me? Like they finna run there and be like, yo, that's not the right color. That's what they finna do. And now let's get into this robot mode. But before we do that, if you are interested in having me build or review your favorite Lego Transformers or mechs on the channel here, consider becoming a Patreon member. The link for that is in the description. Or if you'd like to purchase instructions to some of my non-transformable builds, the link to my shop where you can buy those is in the description as well.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
I'm late. I was taking in a harmonious moment between a serene butterfly and an unruffled caterpillar. Such tranquility.
Oh, yeah, Papa, where you from?
Cybertron?
So where'd you get that accent?
Accent? What accent?
You know what I'm saying? I'm saying it's cool. Like, I was about to be like, yo, mira papi, ¿de dónde eres? Pero
Now, y'all already know how difficult it was to get the legs to look half decent because of how I explained the bus folds up and sits on the back of them. But when I tell you this chest design is stupid,
boy, chest design was stupid.
yeah, the chest design was extremely difficult, is what I'm trying to say. Because most of my car transformers have bulky chest designs, so what I've been trying to do was add in little mechanisms that allow for the chest to shrink horizontally and vertically once they transform into their robot modes. But with Wheeljack specifically, that was tricky because the middle of his chest folds in on itself. So I essentially had to work around this middle chest folding mechanism while at the same time making it so that the two sides of the chest can close in horizontally. Which may not seem that crazy at a glance, but when you're dealing with limited space, it is very easy for one transformational mechanism to get in the way of the other and block the entire transformation as a whole. So I had to redesign this chest several times before I got these two mechanisms to work together. Now, taking a good look at this guy's robot mode, it's given Bayverse mixed with R.O.T.B, but I'll take it because you can still tell this is Wheeljack. Like, I got just enough right for this to be recognizable as an R.O.T.B Wheeljack in any sense. Now, as you can see, Wheeljack goes from a measly 4 inches tall in his vehicle mode to a hefty 8 inches tall in his robot mode. And not only that, he's got some decent posability as well. The one drawback here though is the flimsiness is too real with this build right here. The transformation is extremely hard to manage because the vehicle mode is so large and there's a couple of portions of this guy's body that are held on by just 1 or 2 studs. So anytime you move something during the transformation, pieces like that just fall off every time. But nonetheless, he is standing. Yes, he is. Okay, swinging around to the back here, kibble management is a bit disgraceful. Okay, not gonna lie, but this is still a win for me because building vehicles of this size is extremely difficult for me. So I'm just happy that I didn't have to parts form like I usually have to do when I build larger vehicles of this size. Okay, so -1 for the kibble management, right? But can we get a little respect for this head sculpt that we have here, ladies and gents? Can we get just a little? Ayo, hold up, cause y'all ain't really see it. Nah, y'all ain't really see it. Round brick, pneumatic bar round brick to represent the glasses, right? Flip the round brick the other way though, so you can see the end portion of the pneumatic bar sticking out through it to represent the reflection on the glasses. See now, the glasses, right? Just having the glasses on the face, that's advanced techniques. That's advanced. The reflection on the glasses, that's elite. Oh, that's elite. That's elite. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to end the video because we're getting a little too crazy here right now. Okay, just a little bit. But if you guys are interested in seeing my Transformers Rise of the Beast Optimus Prime, I'll leave the link to that video at the end of this one.